what did Horton hear? Horton heard the big who. The big who said, hey, tell my people to make their voices heard, to be in one accord, to have one heart, one mind, one faith, one baptism, not to be teaching all the vain imaginations, false doctrine, pride, and puff uppery. Horton heard from the big who. He said, sing in one accord. He gave me the songs for the watchmen to sing. So when the watchmen sing, they'll see eye to eye, and the Lord will bring us. He will deliver us. So that's what Moses has to say to y'all. When you watchmen going to sing with us, we're singing it. We see eye to eye. The Lord's going to bring us. If y'all going to see with us, if you're going to sing with us and see eye to eye, the Lord will bring you with us. If not, you're going to wait here. I don't know what train you're getting on, but you're not going to be on my train. And y'all basically think you cast me out of your churches, but you actually cast yourself out of the train home. And ignoring is not going to help you either. So not reading the letters and not hearting, not commenting to the Lord's letters is not going to help you at all. He promised to send you letters to your churches. Here you go. Letters to the churches. Horton done heard that who. That who said, hey. That who said, hey, I ain't listening unless y'all get it right. You better do it my way or no way. Hey, he's got the highway. The highway of holiness. And you're going to have to get purged. You're going to have to go on the chosen end time fast. You're going to have to clean your house out. And you're going to have to wash yourself with the water of the word. I do that. The Lord does that. He reads it to me. He sings it to me. I have it playing all the time. I have like whole books of the Bible playing over and over. And it's like amazing how the detail comes out. It's living and active. The whole word is rhema word to me right now. It's all living. And he shows me whole chapters being fulfilled. And man, I don't know what the heck y'all are kicking me out for. You are not going anywhere if you're going to kick out the ride home. I'm sorry. I wish I was a false prophet. I do. I wish I was a false prophet. And then y'all were all right. But you're not all right. None of us were all right. I was in trouble. He said he would have left me behind if he came back a couple years ago. Because I was using pharmacy. And that was making me sick and poor, blind, and naked. So that's going to be the eye salve to get off your pharmacy. And to sing the scripture, read the Bible. He started singing the scripture, purge me through it. Purge me through singing it. And it's amazing. The beautiful songs he gave me, I hear the songs of heaven. So that's one thing that Two Witness got to do. Hear the songs of heaven and give them to you. There's a lot of Two Witness movies out. They're comedies, musical comedies. Yep. The Court Jester is one of my favorites. Androcles and the Lion, too, because we are pet prophets. Somebody got to call the animals. Somebody got to serve all. The kingdom. We serve the angels' laughter. I was like, man, they're coming over telling me jokes. And he said, well, you're serving them all. And then Satan came whining and crying. He said, they're feeding me fire sandwiches. I said, oh, go eat those. I'll serve you some more of those. So we got to serve Satan some fire sandwiches. And we serve all. We serve the children. We serve the animals. We serve God. And we love him. We love God. I love God more than I love the creation. So I said, man, when I saw this hate for him in the church, I said, Lord, give me that fire. I'll burn right through it. He said, okay, I'm going to give it to you. So one time, this was a test I passed when I was a kid. In my first classroom, my teacher, I had a hearing issue. I couldn't hear, so I was born half deaf. So, I was busy coloring, and I heard a bunch of noise, and I looked up, and there were people jumping on the desk, throwing crayons at each other, throwing them at the teacher. Her head was laying on the desk. She was crying her eyes out. And I thought, what am I going to do about this? This is crazy. So I went up there and put my hand on her shoulder. First thought I was going to say, I got to throw some crayons at these people. And then I said, no, that would be not right. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll go put up my hand on her. I put my hand on her shoulder. She looked at me with her tear-stained eyes. She said, go get the principal. I went and got him. He took my hand. He walked down. He looked at me, smiled. He said, oh, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. They got a surprise for me. Opened the door. He's like, oh my goodness, this is a nightmare. And that woman, poor woman, she went to, she got some help. I don't know what, but they moved me to another class after that. And I got to learn how to read. The teacher taught me how to read. I remember that. The Lord blessed me so much for that. So now he showed me. And then he started pouring out gifts on me when I did that. I don't even know what the heck. I didn't even know. So, and he shows me this now. So these gifts that he gave me back then, the principal, he said, he sent me, I'm the principal. He said his head was crying on the desk. And I came up there and put my hand on his shoulder. And he said, go get you're the principal. I'm the principal. You better listen to the principal. I got the whip. I got the whip. I got the table turning. Yep, that's what's going to happen. Anyway, it's going to be interesting. God bless.